Yeah!
Boom. I got to balance it out. Sam.
Yeah!
Excellent. Thank you.
I was going to say, I didn't have anyone to coordinate with on that one.
I know. That was a rough start. But hey, everybody, welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party 2020 edition. A brand new decade.
Brand new people.
Same old creeps. Hey, if you haven't seen our show before, it's a rock and roll dance party. You're going to have a good time. Let me tell you who everybody is, and then I'll tell you what's happening to my right. There she is, everybody. It's America's Showgirl. It's Elsa Riot.
Yeah!
Hi, Elsa. Happy New Year, Elsa.
Thank you. You too, Ken.
Thank you. My name's Ken. You might know me as Sleaze Grinder. And right over there they are. It's the kings of the nighttime world. It's the Black Leather Lagoon. We have an incredible show for you this evening. We have rock and roll from the Straight Eights.
Yeah!
Let's take a look at them. There they are. Whoa, there they are. There's a rock and roll band right there. We've got some burlesque from Calliope Morrison, everybody.
Yeah!
And we're gonna be hearing some party tips from the party master, Justin Pirelli.
Yeah!
We're all excited for that. He doesn't give you the whole party. Also, he just gives you the tips.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
So
Sometimes that's all you need.
we're all excited about that.
We're all excited for the tip.
Yeah. Are you psyched about the future, Elsa Riot?
Yeah.
How
Always.
is 2020 been treating you so far?
I mean, pretty good. I've been sleeping a lot, which is
Fantastic.
amazing.
Okay, good.
I don't know. It's a brand new horizon. This year is just what we make of it, right?
That's beautiful. It's a beautiful thought. Hey, you know what I've felt has been missing so far in 2020, Elsa?
What?
Murder.
Murder.
Oh!
There's only one way to fix that, everybody. It's time for the Murder Minute.
Yeah!
I mean, we're only 8 days in.
That's right, 8 days without any murder. That's too long. Hi, hey, it's Kate, everybody.
I haven't had 8 days without murder.
Kate's been filling up with murder the entire time.
Not
It's been
committing it.
non-stop. Hey, do you have some murder for us?
I do. I have
tonight?
one of the most famous.
One of the most
Ooh.
famous.
Everybody probably knows this one.
Okay, let's hear about it. Is it Jack the Ripper?
It's Jack the Ripper.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh!
He's the most famous.
Probably.
Didn't they just catch him? Don't they know who he is now?
Really?
I'm hoping that we might get more information now that ancestral DNA is actually a really good way to solve cold cases.
Okay, good.
Do they still have like DNA evidence? I'll just let you talk.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's tell us the story.
Okay, so Jack the Ripper refers to a series of killings of sex workers around 1888 in the slums of East London, largely in Whitechapel. The number of victims is unknown because we don't know who did it and we don't know which cases can actually be linked together. But we do have the canonical 5, which is 5 women who were killed between August and November of 1888, with the killings ramping up in October and November and causing widespread panic. At least of these women, 3 had their internal organs removed. So there still are theories that whoever this guy was probably a doctor or had surgical experience.
Sure.
Do you think he ate them?
Yeah, what do you think?
No, because sometimes they were just like removed and put next to the bodies.
Oh.
Was he doing that just to be a dick,
then
you think? What was...
So I have a theory.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Or guess.
What's the theory?
So my theory is that Jack the Ripper was actually working for the royal family, was the doctor to the royal family. And there were rumors at the time that one of the members of the royal family was very prone to sleeping with sex workers.
Okay.
And back in 1888,
That makes
there
sense.
weren't a lot of options for contraception. So these women would get pregnant. And what do you need to do? You need to remove internal organs that removes evidence of pregnancy.
Oh.
It's very circuitous, but all right. Well, it's a theory.
It's my
It
theory.
is roundabout, but
But it's like got all the folklore and books and movies and crazy stuff about it. And it's very fun, but it's sad that these people did die.
Okay.
At least we got
especially
a
the
couple cool
sex
songs,
workers.
you know?
Yeah. Yes, especially because they were sex workers.
Mm-hmm.
And always make sure when you talk about Jack the Ripper that you use the term sex workers.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you.
Is that it? Is that the,
I agree.
Is that the...
That's it.
Jack the Ripper, everybody. Yeah! Kate, it's the Murder Minute. All right, before we get to the rock and roll, very quickly, it's time for One more segment. It's time for the Bleeding Rainbow, everybody.
Yeah!
Oh, there it is. It's the part of the show where I tell you about a book that I've read this week because reading is fundamental after all.
I love
And-
that so many of our segments are like educational.
Exactly. We try
We're
to,
enriching the world.
we like to it's what I like to call infotainment, Elsa. It's got it's fun, but you also learn a little bit. I have it was just Christmas time, and at Christmas time a lot of people you end up with gifty kind of books. Coffee table books as they're called. Chris, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
You got a good coffee table, right?
Duh.
You got a coffee table, you got to put some books on there.
We actually just get rid of them. We re-gift them.
Oh, you do? Is that what you do?
Sorry if you've ever given us a book.
Oh boy. Well, I love a good coffee table book, and I have one. I have one for you this evening. It's called. There we go, everybody. It's called "Scream with Me."
Yeah.
And it's
Wait,
about,
did we get your Oh, we already did the intro.
already did
Sorry.
the-
Yep.
And it's about
Was there for
a rock and roll band called the Misfits. And here's and it's
the one from Gem.
it's a they're very they seem to be having a moment. They're very popular now. Now they play at like Madison Square Garden and things like that.
They got the Zig back.
Back in the day, they would be playing at the VFW halls and what have you. But anyway, this book is a book of memorabilia about the band.
Sick.
And if you like to stare at the same record over and over again, you're gonna love this book
That's awesome.
because there's a
Yeah,
lot
is
of
that skull motif on
Yeah,
every single
on
page?
Every single page,
Crimson
basically.
Ghost.
Yep. And
They were good with their branding.
yeah, they were very good with the branding.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't come up with that. It's already existed.
Yeah,
They
I mean-
stole it
Oh,
very
like a
strategically.
skull?
They were
Yeah.
good at stealing
They were
stuff.
good at stealing
Skulls
it. Their
existed
songs,
before the
subject matter.
Misfits.
They're extremely good at stealing stuff. And the interesting thing too, if you think about it, this band this legacy has been going on for 40 years now,
Yeah.
based on really like 15 minutes worth of music altogether.
For real. Re-released in 5 different albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Songs are like a minute and a half long for crying out loud. It's
Right.
like 15 minutes worth of material.
Yeah.
But they've managed to. Anyway, it's still endlessly fascinating. And so I think you really like this book. And I also want to point out, look, the black edges of the pages. Look at that. How, is that a neat?
That's very cool.
That's a
so
very neat
cool.
detail.
It is a very beautiful book.
It is
I'll
a
give
very
him
beautiful
that.
book.
Mm.
And I'd like to also point out it is the heavy leather color scheme.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot pink and black, just like us, just like our hearts.
Pretty
Hot
good.
pink and black. Scream with me, everybody. It's available now wherever books are sold.
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, exactly. I know. Go to Amazon. Go to Amazon and get it there.
What?
Hey, everybody! I was just asking you to read about some rock and roll. Maybe now we can listen to some rock and roll.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
I dig it.
You're gonna love these guys, everybody. Here they are. It's the Straight Eights.
Thank you.
Don't need your morality. Don't need you to save us all. Don't need your mythology. Straight ain't some fucking rock and roll. Don't need your big careers. Don't need your production goals. Don't need your 5-year plans. Straight ain't some fucking rock and roll. Yow! Straight A's a fucking rock and roll. 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 Don't need your TV news. Don't need your mind control. Don't need your narratives. Straight A's a fucking rock and roll. Don't need your politics. Don't need your fucking polls. Don't need your fucking lies. Straight A's a fucking rock and roll. Yeah! 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 Straight A's a fucking rock and roll. Straight A's a fucking rock and roll. Don't need your loving arms. Thank you. This next one's called. That was called Straight Eights of Rock and Roll, by the way, in case you couldn't pick up on that. Next one's called Take a Look in the Mirror.
Dig a hole in the morning light. Don't tell me where you've been all night. And now you should face looking for a fight. Not a pretty sight. Then you're out with the girls for work. But I know you're really with some jerk. Knock to me through a twisted smirk. You're a piece of work. Take a look in the mirror. Tell me who's looking back at you. Take a look in the mirror. Now I got you in my rear view. Take a look in the mirror. Not the same girl I thought I knew. Take a look in the mirror. We're proud. Go ahead and enjoy your tryst. Don't worry, honey, you won't be missed. Don't know the story, but I get the gist. No, I'm not even pissed. Pack your bags, it's time to go. Should have dumped you long ago. Probably nothing but strife and woe. Take your shit and slow. Take a look in the mirror. Tell me who's looking back at you. Take a look in the mirror. Same girl I thought I knew. Take a look in the mirror. Now we got you in my rear view. Take a look in the mirror. We're proud. Wow! Take a look in the mirror. Tell me who's looking back at you. Take a look in the mirror. Not the same girl I thought I knew. Take a look in the mirror. Now I got you in my rear view. Take a look in the mirror. We're proud.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Come on, everybody. It's the Straight Eights. That's beautiful. What a display of hardcore rock and roll for hardcore rock and rolls. Let's get the Straight Eights over here, and we'll figure them all out. Here they come, everybody. It's the Straight Eights. It's the Straight Eights.
Thank you.
Here they come. All right, everybody squeeze in. We'll get to know them a little bit.
Don't forget to talk into a mic.
I know.
Everybody, talk into the mic.
I actually took TV production in high school, so I know. You just broke the cardinal rule: never give the interviewee the microphone to hold.
That's fantastic. Tell us about when you took.
Am I fired now?
I don't have that power.
Tell us about the time you took television production in high school.
It was my sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
I took it because I thought it would be an easy A, but I really enjoyed it. So.
Okay, there you go. All right, listen, here's one of the exciting things about this band, Straight Eights, is that there's 3 Robs in the band. Right. How is that even possible? But so what they've done is they've resorted, I believe, to nicknames in order to keep everybody straight.
That's correct.
Okay, so let's get to them. Let's get to everybody's nicknames and the origins thereof. Here we go.
My nickname is Ryan. Just 'cause Rob forgot my name was Keith, so Ryan kind of stuck.
Wait, so
Rob was taken.
yeah.
That's me. I'm the only Rob, really.
Okay.
Well, your Harry Ball's on you.
Okay. Yeah.
You're the one who got to keep the name.
Yeah. You're Harry Balls on you, right? So,
And I'm also Rob.
go ahead. Explain.
Well, that's my Facebook name, but my real name is Rob. He's Noel Bob, and he's Bones, so I get to stick with the Rob.
That's why I just stuck with Keith.
Yeah. Exactly. Why mess with it? Hey, let me talk about this. So, you guys recently on your way to a gig. This is very exciting. Also, on their way to a gig, car wreck, right?
That's correct. Yep.
Oh my God. Let's paint the picture. Where are you guys going?
All right. So we were going to play a gig in where the hell was it?
It's Florence, Massachusetts.
Florence. Thank you. I knew it was an Italian city.
It was with
Florence, Massachusetts. 13th floor. And we were on our way, and we're using Waze to get us there. And
Yeah.
Waze said, "Don't take the Pike. Pike's all backed up. Go this way."
Okay.
So now we're on some back-ass fucking road in Sutton. No idea where we are.
Okay.
Driving along in a straight line,
Yeah.
and this guy decides he's going to jump on the on-ramp, takes a left turn in front of us. Literally nothing we could do. We hit him.
Boom.
Boom. And then
Head-on collision.
no, we
T-bone.
T-boned him.
The
Yep.
old T-bone.
Yep.
Brutal.
And then he tried to tell the cops that we were at fault, and the cops had to explain to him that, no, it was in fact his fault. I did a little research on the guy, because that's what I do, and I discovered that he he caused a huge environmental disaster in Colorado.
Why? What's happening?
I won't give his name, but because of his incompetence, he ended up poisoning the water in like 3 states. Yeah.
Is his name Rob too?
His name is not Rob. It's
His name is not Rob.
Griswold, actually.
Oh, really? Is
And
it?
that's his first name, if you can believe that.
Wow. So there you were, bloodied, broken, but unbowed.
Well, we were all right.
Yeah.
Did you make it to your gig?
We did.
We
No.
Now that's
both
the
cars,
saddest part. That's
We
the
were only
saddest
halfway
part.
there, and the car was
Both
totaled.
cars are totaled, so yeah, we didn't get to the gig, but we did get to a bar.
So everybody,
Close enough.
Yeah.
so everybody in Florence were they were waiting.
I think they actually just canceled the gig altogether. Like the other
Canceled the whole
bands were
gig.
like,
Without the
Mamma
straight,
mia.
why even bother?
without the straight eights, why? Yeah, exactly.
we're three
It was
Robs
Florence.
It was Florence.
It was
Yep.
Florence.
It's very Italian out there.
Everything was leaning.
There's
We were
nothing-
leaning too.
yeah.
Well, at the end of the night we were.
You guys are into the lean? Yeah.
Have
that's
you
good.
been to Florence since, or is that it for you guys?
Nope.
Well, it wasn't that long ago, and no, we haven't been since or before for that matter.
Yeah, it seems like it's bad luck for you guys.
Yeah, I
I
ain't
just
doing
avoid
We'll
it.
take another stab at it if we get a chance.
Okay, all right.
That's a spirit.
Yeah, have you done that? Have you gone to Florence? Have you been?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
Is it in Mass?
Yeah, it's a
Really?
yeah.
Is it Western?
Yeah.
Oh, way west.
Okay,
It's
all
like
right, that
3
makes
hours west.
I've never.
It's
even
about
been.
as far west as you can go in Massachusetts and still be in
Because
Massachusetts.
3 hours west is like Albany at this point.
Western.
Gotcha,
Almost
okay.
That seems too far, quite frankly.
It is a nice part of Massachusetts.
No distance is too far for rock and roll.
How far has
I
the
love
straight
that.
eights gone for rock and roll?
Well, we've done Wallingford, Connecticut a couple times. Cherry Street Station. Awesome scene down there. Awesome club.
Great gig.
Mountains of New Hampshire.
Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah. Greater Mountain in New Hampshire. We did Pagan Fest this year. That was another awesome experience. We're hoping to do again this year.
Fantastic. I don't even know what that means, but that sounds wild.
Sounds awesome.
Pagan Fest out in the
To say the
mountains.
least.
Wild, yeah. It was wild.
Go ahead, describe it a little bit.
A lot of alcohol, bands,
Outdoor fun, camping.
alcohol, fire, more bands.
I mean, for an outdoor gig, they had a sound system that rivaled fucking Great Woods. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
If you had to play a completely different form of music, and what I'm saying is not rock and roll in any form, what kind of band might the Straight Eights be?
Polka, probably.
Polka.
That's good. That's really good.
That's not a real answer.
Yes.
This Dutch Pennsylvanian is
Freeform
very
jazz.
excited to hear that.
But our motto is straight eights or rock and roll, so I don't think it's.
I don't know if you guys heard that.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know if you're gonna like it until you try it.
It's true.
I think honestly, there hasn't been a good polka band for ages. So
Weird Al like wrapped it up. That's it.
yeah, it's kind of something that we need right now in 2020.
Change it up.
Yeah, a little bit.
Changing up the
I-
guard.
All out the barrel.
I'm desperate for something new to happen. Now, I'll give you that polka's not new, but it would be new to me certainly, given that we haven't had
It would be
any polka-
renewed.
So you want to hire a polka band for?
I would love if there's a polka band out there that wants to come on.
I will make this happen, or
do
I
you
will
know, do you know a
try.
polka band?
I used to.
Really?
If anyone can make it happen,
Again,
Elsa can make it
I'm
happen.
from Pennsylvania.
Okay. Do they have a lot of polka there?
There's a lot of Dutch people, so
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, which member of the band of the Straight Eights has had the worst day job? This is really good for punk credentials.
Oh yeah.
Worst day job in the band. There we go.
Ever or right now?
Ever.
Oh,
there's a hand. Here you go.
I worked cleaning a morgue.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's pretty rock and roll.
Yeah,
though,
that's very rock and roll.
it was great up
Unless
until
he's into some of that stuff.
Well, listen, we said we weren't going to talk about this, but yeah, it was great until my boss decided he was going to hide in one of the bins, and then I pulled it out. And what was supposed to happen was you're supposed to call, like the head nurse's office to tell him, hey, there's still a body in here. Nobody picked it up, and then he sat up, and then I proceeded to just scream like a little girl.
Yeah.
Because that, as you do when a dead body just sits up,
my
but
God.
it's not. It's your boss, so that was fun.
Trauma on several levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
What's the
Pranks.
smell in that place?
Yeah.
Like bleach,
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah.
because it's clean.
Better than dead people.
Yeah. It was a small room with 4 bins, so just 4 trays that were going, and that was it. But yeah, it was
It's like a toaster.
Did you ever sneak a kiss?
No.
Not even with your undead boss.
No.
Oh.
No. He wasn't my type.
Anybody?
That's
Missed
my power
opportunity.
dynamic right there.
Anybody else? Anything close to that?
No.
Telemarketing kind of pales by comparison.
Yeah, you guys. The rest of you guys are pretty lucky in comparison.
Yes.
Hey, who's the most dangerous member of the band? Anybody know karate? No.
Negative.
Okay.
That's still cool. It's
This
still
guy's
cool.
this guy's the tallest. At least he's probably.
About 6'2".
He rips the worst farts.
What's so what's a common straight eight snack? If you guys are all gonna go out and get something to eat, what's it gonna be?
Mai Tais.
Mai Tais?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a grilled cheese sandwich and some tomato soup.
Okay, that's pretty good.
He likes Slim Jims.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Got to get the protein. That's how you gotta.
That's practice space food. Slim Jims and
Gotta get them before the mice do, though. Whole lot of inside jokes that only we.
Yeah.
yes.
Straight eights, everybody. Straight eights.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys can get out of here. Hey, we'll hear more from the straight eights in just a little bit. There they go. Off they go. 3 Robs and a Keith, everybody.
Oh, now we have an extra mic.
You can call him Ryan if you like. I know we're all off balance. If you haven't noticed, Stacy's not here. She's in Costa Rica.
That
Wherever
sounds
is.
nice. I
Wherever
assume
that
it's
is.
warm
I
there.
don't know if that's even a real place, but
I've never seen it, so.
yeah, exactly. Is it on a map? Have you checked the map?
She's always going to these fancy places and these
Right.
big names. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, right.
What are you, like James Bond?
Yeah, none of this sounds real.
Right? She's bringing back like elephant heads or something.
I have no real evidence that she's going anywhere.
Right.
I'm just going by
We're
what
on
she
to you,
says.
Stacy.
We need to set the SMC Internal Affairs Committee on her to find out
Rui?
what's really. Yeah.
We've had some rock and roll, we've had some murder, we've had a little reading, and now it's time for a little advice, everybody. It's time for a part of the show that we call Do What I Tell You with Elsa Riot! What happens is every week on this show, there she is. Every week on this show, Elsa fields your questions, and she gives you forthright answers to whatever it is
To the best of my ability.
that's been bothering you. So, do you have some for us today?
Yes,
Elsa?
I have some good ones. So
Elsa's
this
wearing
first
her,
one.
her shiny gold sneakers tonight, by the way. Look at
Oh,
this thing.
wait. Camera can't see him.
Oh,
Fancy.
oh,
Pretty fancy.
Fantastic. All right, here we go.
Okay, so this comes from Rags with a Z
Rags with a Z.
in Las Vegas, Nevada. So
Oh.
yeah, you do?
Yeah, it's a friend of mine.
Okay, so it's not anonymous then. Rags
How
from
can it be
Las.
anonymous if you just said it was Rags?
Well, it's optionally like anonymous. Anyway, subject matter.
It could be another Rags from Las Vegas, but I do
I'm
know.
sure there's a lot of Vegas rags out there.
I do know a Rags with a Z from Las Vegas.
Okay.
Great guy.
Rags
Yeah.
says, I work a long and grueling job that doesn't allow us to listen to music while at work, drink anything but water,
Oh, my God.
and no drugs allowed.
Oh,
So,
boy.
any suggestions that could help me mentally get through the long nights or any legal equivalent to cocaine for that extra boost of energy?
I don't know if this is correct or not, but I had heard that people that worked at the Newbury Comics warehouse weren't allowed to talk during the day.
What?
Yeah. That was one of the rules, is you couldn't talk.
In that case, then in this case, I would say just get a new job. Rags, is the money really, really worth all of that?
I know the job that he has, and it's just crazy. It's a terrible. To me, it seems like a terrible gig, but you gotta make dough somehow. So
I guess so. If it's a terrible gig, there's lots of terrible gigs out there. Rags. Also,
it is. There's probably terrible gigs where you can do cocaine all the time.
Right.
I don't know how
Get a
often.
terrible gig that works for you.
Yeah.
I don't know how often you need to pee in a cup, but I've been told by I've kind of crowdsourced the answer to this question in here, and suppositories.
Ooh,
Might be an
suppositories, yeah,
answer for
okay.
you.
Wait a minute. What kind of suppositories? Like cocaine suppositories?
Yeah. That's what I was told by Anonymous.
Isn't that still going
in
to
this
come out
room.
in the pee
Well,
cup,
here's the
though?
thing: is Coke doesn't last that long in your bloodstream. It flushes out really fast, right?
Does it?
It's not
Like-
like you need to pee in a cup every day.
How fast is it going to burn through your system?
That's what, like 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3
Can
days.
somebody please back me up on this?
So if you can just hold
Oh,
out.
now everyone doesn't want to engage on the question.
Well, it's like what are they ripping rails at the lunch break or something? Like what's the turnover rate here? Because weed, it's like we're not talking about like this thing in like your system for like years here, man.
So
Right.
Just, put the cocaine in your ass, Rags, and don't take drug
You
tests.
can also just get Red Bull.
Vitamin, like
Red
those
Bull,
B12
right?
things, it's very dangerous. Honestly, in my experience, those very serious caffeine things will pretty much give you the same bang for your buck as cocaine. Actually,
Diet
way
pills,
less.
And
Right,
amyl nitrate.
right.
And also, I can tell you this is that this show is fueled by. I've never had one myself, but it's fueled by Red Bull, which
Right.
is you could maybe try that if you're. They're not allowed anything but water, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What job is it? You know what job
Yeah,
this
I'll tell you
is.
what the job is later.
Yeah, water sucks.
Yeah, water's terrible.
Right?
Do they have like clear Red Bull that they can just put in a water glass?
Clear Red Bull?
Yeah,
Why
it's-
would you want that?
There's vodka. That's clear.
don't know if
I've
this is
never done
helpful at
anything
all.
productive on vodka.
Dude, I don't know. I really think that Rags is not really giving us much to work with here. That sounds like a shit situation.
Right.
And Rags, you should do what I tell you and find a better shitty hustle.
There you go, everybody. Find
Yeah.
a better, worse.
We like
job.
creative people.
Thank you, Elsa Riot. That was very helpful.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So helpful.
I'm sure Rags got a lot out of that, and now he's really thinking about all the life changes he might need to make.
He sounds like that kind of person who really takes things to heart and
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, everybody, you ready for a little burlesque action?
Yeah.
Here she is, performing with the Black Leather Lagoon. It's Calliope Morrison.
Don't wanna have to change the way I live. I tried it more than once, it's too damn much to give. If you had it to someone else
Welcome back. Welcome back, Calliope Morrison. Yeah. There she is, everybody.
Yeah.
Very quick. Welcome back to the show. Very quickly. So, Calliope is involved in a brand new thing that we're doing. This is something we did over the break. We have a new show coming up, the Heavy Leather Horror Show. You'll be seeing a lot of these guys in this room on the show eventually. And we shot a little promo. So, Stace, if you can run that, we'll show everybody what we came up with.
So during the next full moon, I just dig out the laptop, and there's a new song on there, ready to go.
This guy is a fucking weirdo. Hey, everybody, it's Door from WitchTube. Door. All right, we'll see you again. We'll see you again, Door. Hey, coming up next, incredible performance from Rachel Redux, everybody, on the Heavy Leather Horror Show.
Okay, everybody, we'll be right back. What's that behind Rui?
With wiggly and walky, the giggles, they're shocked. I think that you're the one that's going to be laid out on the block. For all the world loves to see you. We all want to be you. Since we can, we want to see you drop. We like to see your fingers get dirty from scratching your way to our hearts to the pits of our stomach. The softness and quiver of fear broadcast on your skin and goose bumps and sweat drops. It feels good to see you feel bad. Your nightmares made solid. You will be fed to the worms. But first we'd like to see you squirm.
That was a close one. We'll be seeing you all real soon.
Little promo there for the Heavy Leather Horror Show. That's coming soon. That's gonna be fun. By the way, you might have recognized the guy in the wedding dress there. I don't know, playing guitar. Chris, you ever seen that guy?
That guy's a freak. I don't hang out with that dude.
That guy is a weirdo.
Fucking weirdo.
Calliope, we're pretty
Baby
excited
teeth,
about
I heard
that. It's
his
gonna be
name.
fun, right?
Yeah, I'm super duper excited.
Calliope is gonna be go dancing in the horror show, so we're pretty excited about that.
Amazing!
I feel like all my years in the goth scene have lined up to this thing.
Yes,
like
this is
the
it.
career. Yeah,
this is it. All right, Calliope, you can get out of here for now because we must quickly get. We'll get back to you in a minute.
All right.
But right now, where's Justin? Here he is. It's
Justin!
time for Justin's party tips.
Yeah!
I'm so excited for this.
Justin is the master of partying around here.
And he's the person I would love to learn like how to party from.
Yeah, I was really surprised when Ken asked me to do this. I'm really not funny or interesting or whatever. But
That doesn't
yeah, I'll
mean
roll
you
with
can't
it.
have amazing party tips.
Right,
Justin,
exactly.
I've never not enjoyed a party that I've been to with you in it.
Well, here's what would happen. You know, a lot of times you'd be out in the hallway and people would be talking about crazy parties that they went to where outrageous stuff is happening. And every single time that would happen, Justin would pipe in, oh, yeah, I was there. I was at that party.
I have good friends.
He does.
Okay.
I've had nights where I'd randomly go out to a random place being like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. And Justin's there.
Justin's there.
Yeah.
Just happens.
Go ahead. Give us some tips, buddy.
All right. I have one tip tonight. I didn't want to start on a don't, but I have to do this. Because
A
it's,
don't. A party don't.
Yeah, a party don't.
There we go.
I want to talk about something that's affected us all at one time or another.
Okay.
And it's hard to talk about, but guitars at parties.
Guitars
Mainly,
like acoustic guitars.
Acoustic guitars.
Okay, yeah.
Mainly, don't do it. Some people think it's a great idea. They're going to bring in the guitar. They're going to do a little punk rock sing-along to like Blitzkrieg Bop. Let me tell you, that's not how it plays out.
Yeah.
Even if you're the most amazing guitar player ever, even if the whole party stops and goes into a Bollywood-style coordinated dance and sing-along, the moment that you put that guitar down, everything goes bad. It'll be at that moment that somebody picks up their guitar and they're going to start playing that One Against Me song that they actually bothered to learn from like about 10 minutes ago.
I was going to say,
10
usually
years.
it devolves into Wonderwall, right? Like,
Well, okay, so even worse, it's the guy that brings his like jock cousin, you know, the guy that's in the white t-shirt or the fucking sports t-shirt. You know, he's going to pick up that song, guitar and he's going to play like Dance Joys, fucking Riptide, or the Luminaires, or fucking Hey Delilah. And everybody will leave your party.
I'd rather eat my own hair.
Yeah. So, in short, do not bring guitars to party.
I'm so
What'd you say?
Oh no, I think you need to come say that on camera. Okay.
Did I ruin everything?
Someone in this room lost their virginity to Hey There Delilah.
Oh wow, okay.
I am so sorry.
I mean, yeah, picture that guy in the corner playing the acoustic guitar, singing Hey Delilah as that all goes down, and you can understand again, don't bring acoustic guitars to parties.
Okay, there you go, everybody. That's a party tip.
Woo!
Yeah!
Do you have another party tip, or is that it for today?
That's it for today.
That's it for today. It's Justin's party tips.
Yeah!
All right, you can get out of here. There he goes, everybody. It's Justin.
Yeah!
Let's bring Calliope back. Calliope, come back. I feel like Calliope can give us some party tips too. Here she comes.
Yeah. This is a big old switcheroo.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Justin just gave us a party don't. How
Okay.
about giving us a party do?
Party do?
Yeah. Let's do
I
it.
have found two things.
Two things.
Find your party squad and keep with them. Do not deviate unless someone messes up. I have about 15 people I invite to my parties, and that's it. Like, nobody goes in or out unless someone does something stupid, and then everybody feels safe to just get crazy.
Yeah.
Thing number 2, anything you're anxious about that you messed up from the last party, try to fix before the next party.
Oh,
I did
yeah,
like
okay, that's good.
Yeah,
That's,
like a group chat, like, hey, no one yell in the hallway this time,
Yeah.
please. Or, hey, don't show up, completely obliterate, stuff like that.
Okay.
I had a human body, a living human body, fall through part of a wall 2 years in a row on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So I wish I had that party.
So no more
tip.
walls.
Yes.
That's it.
No, wait a minute.
No.
Hold on. How did this happen?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah, I wanna
what's
know
the scenario?
Oh, so one year, we had a friend who was super hungover, stumbled down the stairs and went head first through the drywall.
Oh no.
That was a thing. And then next year we had, during the same New Year's Eve party, we had some friends goofing around on the stairs like, oh, remember when so-and-so put his head through the wall? And they were joshing around on the stairs and they like jokingly pushed each other, but then they fell down the same flight of stairs and
And
put
went
a
through the same
whole
wall.
human size dent in the same drywall.
It's incredible.
That sounds like some haunted stairs. It seems like the problem.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the stairs might be the problem, Elsa.
Yeah.
I don't know. Don't trust teenagers from Philadelphia that's my party tip.
It's all pretty exciting. I've only been in like 2 parties in my life, so this is really all this is very illuminating to me. Hey, Justin.
Yo.
Do you agree with the party squad thing?
Party squad, 100%.
Come on over here for a second.
Yeah, okay.
If you were gonna pick party squad to bring to a party, you can only bring 4 people. And they're in this room.
Oh, in this room.
Yeah,
I was going to say,
who's
if
gonna
I'm
be?
not
Who's in
on
the
it,
party
I'll
squad?
set fire to the room.
Go ahead. Pick your squad.
Keneally.
Keneally, right over there.
Sleaze Grinder.
Ooh, me, I'm in the squad.
Riot.
Yes!
Kate.
What a squad! That's awesome.
a good spread of personalities.
Yeah, he likes to.
A diversity of personalities.
Yeah, he likes to.
Diversity of points. Each one of you, I think, would be like doing a different thing, so it overall lift the general group dynamic.
It's all right, Justin. I'll prove myself.
Well, you can only bring 4. I'm sure you would be number 5 if you could bring 5. But I had to.
Narrow it down.
Yeah, exactly. I had to narrow it. By the way, how was your New Year's?
My New Year's was fairly good. Couple board games, kept it chill, drank a lot.
Did you fall down any stairs or through a wall?
Not this time.
Okay. Calliope, how was yours?
It was good. I actually wore this dress in a house, and I played with some knives in a very safe and sane way. Threw some knives.
It's awesome.
Not very good at it.
Wait a minute. You were in a house and you were throwing knives?
Yeah.
Like kitchen knives?
No, like a Bowie knife. Oh, and it's David Bowie's birthday. Speaking of Bowie knives.
Today?
Yeah, today.
Who's that guy? Is that the guy everyone's been talking about online?
Yeah, the internet guy.
Yeah, is that like the alien that started the humans or something?
Mhm.
I don't know. Who that
That
is.
sounds right.
But it was a good New Year's.
Exactly. So the point is, everybody, if you get invited to a party, go to a party, because someday life will be over, and then there's no more parties.
Yeah.
Thank you, Calliope. Thank you, Justin. Hey, everybody. How about a little bit more rock and roll before we go?
Yeah.
There they are. It's the Straight Eights.
Yeah.
Thank you. This last one's called I Hear You Barking.
Straight Eights, everybody. Straight Eights.
Thank you guys for inviting us. It's been a great honor to be here.
Thank you. Straight Eights. Hey, boy, this has been fun. But you know what, Elsa? What happens is we roll along, we're having a good time, and then we just run out of it. We run out of time. So that's the time that we have to wrap things up.
It's not quite over yet.
It's almost over, but it's not
We
quite
still have
over.
a great opportunity to learn where else we can see these amazing artists
Exactly.
now.
It's time to do the promos because everybody's here for a reason. They want you to go to their
The
shows.
show's over. The music is not over.
Buy their products and what have you. I know. I'm getting a sign to stretch it out. I know, Stace. I got
You
it.
gotta slow things down a little bit, my
I can
friends.
talk slow.
Yeah, don't worry. We can fill up the time. We've been gone for 2 weeks. So,
yeah, that's a lot of time to cover.
So we're getting back into the group.
What's the most rock and roll thing that happened to you since the last show, Ken?
Well, nothing. That's the problem because this is the longest we've ever gone between shows. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's never happened to us since we started this thing. I didn't think it was ever going to happen to us. And guess what? I just figured out that it's also going to happen to us next year. So we got to be more psychically prepared.
Whoa.
Because we all came back emotionally battered from not doing the show for 2 goddamn weeks.
It's true.
That's real.
So
I am emotionally battered.
yeah. Well, believe me, we're all just steps away from crying in the corner.
But
so
at least we have each other.
but we have each other, and that's the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
So And let me tell you this, so you can be a little hopeful. I will tell you what's happening next week, because I think you're going to enjoy it. Coming back, the kings of cardboard and duct tape, Guello will be here, everybody.
Oh my God, those guys are costume goals.
Right, and one of our most exciting guests, the incredible Adam Parisi will be here.
Yeah!
He's always freaking you out with his magic. And we're going to play one of our favorite games. That's right, everybody. Guess Whose Fridge?
Oh, yeah!
Everybody loves Guess Whose Fridge. That's the game also where we show you the interior of somebody's fridge, and you have to...
Me, personally, or just us on the couch?
All of us.
Okay.
We have to guess whose fridge.
Okay.
That's a lot of fun. All right, but before then, let's bring the Straight Eights over here. Let's bring Calliope over here, and we will get to these promos. Here they come, everybody. Here comes the gang, and while they're coming over, we'll find out where the incredible Elsa Riot will be next. And it looks like
first.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
ready
it
with
looks
my
like
poster.
it looks like Elsa has a flyer. So let's all take a look at that. Beautiful. Hey, Elsa, do you make these yourself? Do you design those?
The posters? Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Incredible.
Yeah, you can tell because there's like 3 fonts and way too much going on in here.
That's some serious Photoshop skills. And I see you got some kind of metally fonts going on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's the official Megadeth font.
Wow, okay.
Because on Saturday, February 1st, The Next Smoke and Shadows is bringing you a full night of live music and burlesque featuring the Nefrock All-Stars.
Wow.
As one of our friends, we're doing an entire night that is a tribute to the greatest underground rock icons of the 1990s. So come watch Burlesque, set to the sounds of Nirvana and Soundgarden and Alice in Chains. It's going to be so amazing. We've also got comedy, and it's going to be dope. Saturday, February 1st at the Rockwell on Davis Square, and you can find tickets at therockwell.org.
It'll be a grunge-tastic evening.
Our good friend Just Scary is also part of the cast. And yeah, it's going to be great.
Chris, what's your third favorite grunge band?
Third favorite.
Third favorite. Sorry, go over them in your head.
I don't even really like grunge that
come on,
much.
buddy.
Like, I don't know. I guess like Nirvana.
I feel like Justin has an answer.
Yeah, what do you got? Screaming Trees. Oh, Screaming Trees is way higher. I'd say like that's like
way higher than third. Amazing.
Oh, I don't know about that. Screaming Trees would be like top, dude. Lanigan's the coolest
You know
thing
what?
to come
You know
out.
what?
No, too cool. He's a fucking street lamp.
You know what? We'll fight it out in the alley after the show, okay?
Lanigan is the coolest thing to happen in Seattle besides Cobain dying.
Okay, very good. Hey, what's your Rob from Straight Eights? What's your third favorite grunge band?
Third favorite grunge band? Oh boy, they're all kind of below 3. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What, you don't like Mudhoney? No
Hey,
Tab.
have a good
All right, well,
time.
you know what? This
No
show's
grunt
going to be
truck?
amazing, and, you know.
There you go, Mudhoney. Mud Love Bun. And Tad. There you go.
Okay.
What about
We did it.
like bands that were in that time but weren't like on Sub Pop? The Hypnotics were on there, but the Hypnotics were like slick.
Right.
I just always associate grunge. You go, from Seattle. Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Not for me.
That's what you call the Yarble right there. That's the Yarble.
Oh, there's a name for it?
Yeah. All right, let's find out. We just found out where you can find Elsa Riot. Let's find out where we can find Calliope Morrison.
Upcoming, I'm going to be doing Lucky 13 for Rogue Burlesque. It's this competition
yeah.
at Club Cafe, January 18th.
Yeah.
And then I'll be in Elsa's amazing Burlesque Roulette on February 9th.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Right
and-
across the street at the Jungle in Union.
Yeah, and then Punk Rock and Pasty Poppin' on February 10th.
Yeah.
And on February 29th, Elsa and I will be in a show called Take It Out and Blow on It 2, a video game themed burlesque show.
Wow.
Yeah.
What game will you be representing for that?
Pokemon.
Pokemon, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm
right.
World of Warcraft, if you wanted to ask.
Well, you know, I thought maybe you wanted to be a surprise. All right, well, it's World of Warcraft and Pokemon. I don't know what either of those are, so, you know, it's all...
We know.
I think that's the
Okay.
kid with the glasses and the wand.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
All right, Straight Eights, where can we see you next?
We actually don't have any gigs booked up right now because we're planning on focusing on writing and recording for 2020.
Yeah.
What? So you're gonna make a new record?
We're gonna make several new records.
Fantastic. We can't wait for that. Hey, you guys over there? You guys anything? You got? Come on up. Come on up, Jessica. Here comes Jessica, everybody. She's always got something up her sleeve.
Wow, I get play on music and everything. I'm gonna sit right here.
Okay.
That work?
Yeah, that works.
Anyways,
There you go.
hi, what's up? You can catch me at my very own show on February 2nd at Jacques Cabaret. It's gonna be super awesome. We've got a really stacked lineup. I'm also going to be doing. Can you play? Well,
They don't do shows.
I don't. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's mostly just drag shows, but this one particularly is going to be a whole mix of burlesque and performers, and it's going to be super, super cool. And then I'm also going to be doing Take It Out and Blow on It. Have you heard of Star Wars, Ken?
I have heard of Star Wars.
That one. That's what I'm doing.
Ooh, what Star Wars thing are you doing?
I'm going to come out dressed as Jabba the Hutt.
Amazing.
To Slave for You by Britney Spears.
Amazing.
And I think we can probably predict where that's going.
I cannot wait.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jessica.
That makes me so
Star,
happy.
Star Wars isn't a video game, isn't it? Am I?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Oh, really?
billion.
That's the thing with the turtles that are teenagers. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Does that count, Chris? Does Star Wars count as a video game?
It's like everything. It's like a
Dude,
Coca-Cola or a Kiss.
Yeah, exactly. It's a franchise.
It's like
It's
like
bigger
something
than
bigger
all
than
of
us,
us.
right? We have to like worship it.
I liked
Feed it.
I don't know if I like that attitude.
The video games that I liked. Centipede was pretty good. Remember Centipede?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Crystal Castles. that shit was awesome.
Isn't that a band?
Space Invaders was good.
Yeah, but they ripped it off from the video game.
I really liked Moon Eagle.
I
was born in the 90s.
The video arcade was hopping in 1983. That's all I'm saying. Hey, thank you, Straight Eights, for being here. And by the way, you guys have a website, right? You have some kind of website. We can
Actually, don't even bother with the website because we haven't updated it.
Fuck it, yeah!
Because that's how rock and roll we are.
Stupid GeoCities.
Facebook, go to www.facebook.com/straight eights. Spelled out.
Yeah!
Thank you.
By the way, why did you name yourselves the Straight Eight?
Well, I got a couple. We got a couple gearheads in the band, and we were looking for a name, and we were coming up with different, classic car stuff, and I just kind of thought, hey, Straight Eights, it rhymes, and we didn't think anybody had that name before, but we found out there's a couple of rockabilly bands down in North Carolina and whatnot, but we're better. We're rock and roll.
That's far.
That's
so
the real.
Straight Eights are the
it's
car thing.
It's the real Straight Eights right there, everybody.
Yeah! The real Ghostbusters were much better than the actual Ghostbusters.
That's what I've heard. Yeah. Hey, it's the end of the show. This is the part where we dance. Oh yeah, those guys.
Oh, yeah.
quick.
Oh, hey, the Gala US. Stop by Deadly Records. Pick up our fucking records. Stop by Cabinet Contact Records. Pick up our fucking latest single. You can see us. I don't even know. I'm all confused now. Thank you, What's Up Rocker Radio, for naming us on your best of 2019. Yay. Yeah. Oh, we're going to be in Portland. Gino's Portland Friday. I'm so stressed out.
My band Radium Girls is playing our very last show ever after 5 years. We are calling it quits. So come and see us on Friday, January 24th at once with Weather Weapon's Sister and Lonely Lisa and the Last Cowboys. Come say goodbye to us. Bye.
All right, now for real, it's time to go. There they are,